Welcome IELTS candidates, language enthusiasts, and English learners from around the world. Whether you're preparing for the IELTS for study, migration, or work, or you simply want to sharpen your listening skills, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to explore 5 key techniques that are absolutely crucial for your success in the IELTS listening test. First, follow the instructions carefully. If it says no more than one word, then you must write only one word, nothing more. If the instruction says write one word and/or a number, that means you can write one word, write one number, or write a combination of one word and one number. But remember, you cannot write 2 words. If it says no more than 2 words, then write up to 2 words, but no numbers. If the instruction says no more than 2 words and/or a number, then you can write 2 words and a number, 1 word, or 1 number. If the instruction says no more than 3 words and/or a number, do not include more than 1 number. Do not write more than 3 words. That means 4 words is not allowed. The answer also can be just a single word, just a number, up to 3 words, a combination of up to 3 words and 1 number. Remember, writing more than the allowed limit will result in a wrong answer even if the information is correct. Next, use the time before each section wisely. You'll get a short time to read the questions before each recording, so use this time effectively. Underline or highlight key words such as names, dates, places, and unique terms. Predict the type of answer you need. Is it a number, a place, a job title, a verb, or a noun? Pay attention to question order. The audio will follow it. This helps you stay on track as you listen. Always try to read a few questions ahead. This will train your brain to spot the relevant information the moment you hear it. If you're doing a matching task, quickly scan the full list of options first so you're not trying to read them all during the audio. Key tip: treat this mini reading time as a mini strategy session. Get your mind ready to listen with purpose. 3. Stay focused and anticipate answers. The recording plays only once, so maintaining full focus is absolutely essential. There's no replay. If you miss it, it's gone. Be careful with distractors. The speaker may mention the wrong answer first before correcting themselves. Example: let's meet at 5 p.m. Oh no, I forgot I have class. Let's do 6 instead. The correct answer is 6, not 5. Check for plurals and word forms. If the question requires a plural answer, make sure to add s or es. As you listen, stay alert for sudden corrections or changes, which are common in IELTS conversations. For example, we'll meet at the library at 4 p.m. Wait, let's make it 4:30 instead. In this case, the correct answer is 4:30, not 4 p.m. Also, train yourself to expect answers just before or after keywords in the questions. The answer might not be placed exactly where you expect. Sometimes it comes right before or just after the keyword. For example, if the question is, "What is the fee for joining the club?" The speaker might say, "It's quite affordable. Just $25 is the joining fee, and that includes your first class." Here, the answer, $25, comes before the word fee. In another case, it might follow immediately after. The fee for joining is $25, payable at reception. Be patient and listen mindfully to the full sentence. IELTS often places answers close to keywords, but not always in a predictable order. Don't jump to conclusions too early. This is how the test traps you. Stay focused on the entire relevant part of the audio. Avoid daydreaming during pauses or easy parts. The test often places answers in quick, subtle moments. Try to visualize the conversation or situation as it unfolds. This helps your brain stay engaged and pick up cues naturally. 4. Listen for synonyms and paraphrasing. This is one of the most important skills in the entire IELTS listening test. The recording often uses different vocabulary or expressions than what's written in the question, and this is done intentionally to test your ability to understand meaning, not just words. Example. Question. Visitors mainly visit the center for blank. Audio. People come here mainly to unwind. Let's break this down. People equals synonym for visitors. Come equals paraphrase of visit. To unwind equals the main idea, but in verb form. Pay close attention to grammatical structure. The question asks, for blank, which signals that the answer must be a noun, not a verb. So, although the audio says to unwind, the correct answer should be the noun form. To unwind equals the noun form, unwinding. 5. Don't leave any blanks. Remember, in the IELTS listening test, there is no negative marking. You don't lose points for incorrect answers. That means you should always write something, even if you're unsure. If you completely miss an answer, don't panic. Use your common sense and context clues to make an educated guess based on what you've heard and what the question is asking. Sometimes, even a partial understanding of the conversation, such as the topic, tone, or a keyword, can help you narrow down the possibilities. For example, question asks, what time does the museum close on weekdays? You didn't catch the exact time, but you could recall a relevant part when the speaker said, it stays open a bit later than usual, until just before dinner time. This gives you a rough idea, maybe 6 p.m. or 7 p.m., even if you missed the precise number. In this case, it's better to write 6 p.m. or any logical time than to leave the answer blank. Writing 6 p.m. is better than leaving it blank. Write your answers in capital letters. In the IELTS listening and reading tests, it's strongly recommended that you write your answers in all capital letters, whether you're taking the paper-based or the computer-delivered test. Yes, in the computer-based test, you can use lowercase letters, but for clarity and to avoid confusion with spelling or handwriting, using all capital letters is safer and preferred. However, this rule does not apply to the IELTS writing test. To clarify any doubts or stay updated with the latest test guidelines, always visit the official websites of IDP IELTS and the British Council IELTS. These are your most reliable sources for test instructions, updates, and preparation materials. And there you have it. 5 powerful techniques that can make a real difference in your IELTS listening performance. Remember, the IELTS listening test isn't just about understanding English, it's about listening smartly and strategically. Stay alert, stay organized, and always trust your instincts. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with a fellow IELTS aspirant. Have questions or want more tips and techniques? Drop them in the comments below. I read every one. Until next time, keep learning, keep practicing, and keep believing in your Band 9 potential.